Oh yeah, that's boozy. Yeah. I talked to him about this one.
You know, I like a little booze myself. Hey, look, really gonna like this one. Let me give you my take on it. Let's chat about it. Let's go. All right, I'm back at it. The ball's still rolling. Maison Hambra, better known as Latafa, decided to take a trip down to the Cognac cellars, and they brought us back this sexy, spicy, boozy gem to enjoy. Now, originally crafted by the fragrance house by Killian, who has dropped some of my absolute favorite fragrances to date. One of them being Black Phantom, an absolute beast of a gourmand fragrance, and also Straight to Heaven, also a gourmand with spicy, rich, dark rum notes. Now, definitely check those two out if you have a chance. Now, the fragrance we're talking about today speaks to the brand owner's legacy in the cognac business. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, Killian Hennessy is an 8th generation heir to the French cognac making family, Hennessy. This fragrance in particular is a collaboration with French perfumer Benoit Lapouza. Now, this fragrance speaks directly to his cognac making heritage. From Killian's own website, Le Pot d'Ange, or Angel Share, an evaporation of liquor and oak barrels that lifts while aging, a silent offering to the gods. Now, that sounds amazing. Now, what we have here today is different in this presentation, but offers much of the same as the original in the way that it smells. Now, let's chat about it. Okay, today we're gonna be taking a look at Kismet Angel, a very affordable clone alternative of Killian's rich and boozy Angel Share. I'm going to go over the presentation, the notes to make up this fragrance, who's this for, when to wear this, and ultimately, should you blind buy this? Now, before we jump in, thanks for staying locked in, showing up, showing support. Hopefully it's helping some of you guys out there make some decisions, etc. Because I'm keenly aware you could be anywhere on the net, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that.
Perfect.
Now, this is really going to help the channel out, okay? Numbers don't lie. YouTube said about 84% of my viewers who watch this channel don't hit the subscribe button. Now, forward me 2 seconds of effort. Do me a favor, go below, hit this, and hit that. Yep, solid as they come. Thanks. Now, as far as this presentation, what we have here is simple clear glass bottle. Actually looks pretty nice. Can't really knock it too much. But take a look at the original bottle by Killian. Oh boy, that's nice. Now, we're nowhere close to that, but it has a nice weight to it. Press fit cap with a gold atomizer. All you have on the front is this gold metal plaque that says Kismet and Angel underneath. Now, the shape of this plaque is a nod to the original fragrance. Now, on the bottom, you have this Maison Hambra sticker with some fragrance info. Notably, this is 100 ml eau de parfum. Now, let's go ahead and get a little spritzer. Nah, it's fine. It's pretty good. It works, which seems like a given, right? But sometimes some of these cheaper fragrance houses will cut some corners and cheap out on the atomizer, and that's where they're gonna save a little bit of money. Now, nonetheless, we're golden here, literally. Now, this was a highly sought after clone about a year ago. It's kind of hard to kind of get your hands on, especially the other clone that a lot of you are familiar with, Hambra by Latafa also. Now, they were asking some crazy prices when this first came out. But just like this one, now that the hype has died down, it's a whole lot easier to get your paws on for much cheaper. This is a sexy, warm, cooler weather date night fragrance. Top notes are amber, vanilla, and honeycomb. Man, that's interesting, right? Now, in the mids, you got some cinnamon, tonka bean, caramel, or praline, then a bit of cognac. Drydown simply listed as dark chocolate, but it's more like cacao. But also I'll add in some woods here. It's a nice blend. Now, I'm just going to open up with a hit of a boozy note. It's definitely speaking to the original with this emphasis on the cognac notes. It's nice. And then you get those spices. You got cinnamon, praline, vanilla. Also notes that begin to lean a bit slightly chocolatey, kind of a gourmand note. Now, after about 10 minutes or so, it starts to really kind of mesh together and it becomes a slightly powdery. So where you start off with this one, it's going to come out sweet. This one's going to lend to this one being more of a unisex fragrance for sure. In the mids, you have tonka bean, caramel, which is going to come across as your gourmand note, cinnamon, and cognac. Most of these mid notes come across right away in the opening, but they definitely come back together in a way that's much smoother and more refined. Kind of like as if this scent was laid out on a piece of suede, but you also get a bit of woods here as well. Now, in the dry down, this comes together beautifully. This is definitely a top tier fragrance put together by Lattafa. It's ambery, woody, delicate spices, and it definitely stands on its own next to the original. You know, it's rich and sexy. Now, the performance is also right where you want it to be. Performs great off your skin, performs great off your clothes as well. So for on skin, you're gonna get a solid 10 hours of performance. Now sprayed onto your clothes, you're into the next day. This one works well, again, off warm skin. So if you're moving around, it's gonna project off you a little bit more. You'll be able to get whiffs of it throughout your day as you're walking around. Now, with that being said, the projection is also great with this fragrance. The original projects extremely well. And though this doesn't get you all the way there, comes close enough to the original, especially at this price point. So sillage is going to come off really nice as well. I don't think this one leaves a super loud scent trail or anything like that. It will leave a spicy, warm, sweet scent trail for about 2 feet or so. When to wear this. As far as when to wear this season-wise, normally I say with a fragrance, wear whenever you want. I mean, you bought it, it's yours. But to avoid being cloying in the warmer weather, I personally would use this in the cooler months. It just suits colder weather so much better with the scent profile. Now, when it's cold, this is gonna come across warm, sexy, and a cozy fragrance. So who's this for? This, without a doubt, can be worn as a unisex fragrance. Has enough elements that will suit basically anyone. You know, I've worn this many times, really enjoy it. But if you're someone who likes their fragrances to come across as very masculine, I'll probably leave this one in the cart. All things considered, we have another no-brainer fragrance here. A clone, yes. Also a yes on quality as well. Then these clone houses are not the clone houses of yesteryear. This is a top-notch fragrance. So much so, this could easily be sitting on your local fragrance counter at the mall or whatnot. Now, the price point, scalar. Very, very affordable for about the same price as a large pizza. I picked this one up a couple months ago for about 30 bucks. But I'm pretty confident you can find this one around $25 now. You can't shake a stick at that. Now, where can you buy this? As some of you may have heard me say before, I can certainly provide you with a link. But I don't have a discount code to give you right now at the moment. So go ahead and do yourself a favor. Just type it in your search bar. Now, from those search results, you would easily see who currently has the best prices. I mean, you could be watching this a year from now. So go ahead and do your due diligence. Check for the best prices. Now, we've arrived at the question. Question is worth the blind buy. Now, don't hold your breath. Relax. Breathe easy. Let's go ahead and take a look. See how many stars we have. Oh boy, it's 5 for me. 5 stars indeed. Hell of a fragrance. Clone or not. Now, if you stuck around this far, hey, thanks once again for locking in with your boy. You guys have been lighting up the comment section. Keep it going. And if you haven't already, doesn't get any better than the present. Do a quick swipe. Definitely subscribe. Tell 2 or 3 friends. Send them the link. Look, keep growing. Know thyself. Groom well. I'm going to keep the ball rolling. But wait. Don't slide off so fast. Chilling. Just click one of these up here. More fire. But until the next time, YouTube, dooskies.
Yeah, I talked to him about this one.